Hey guys, Brendon here. It's been so long since you guys, seen this. It took me so long to set up like the camera because it's been months since I made a video just talking to you guys like this or just sitting here. And yeah, it was not pretty. I got really aggravated, so I had to look at my old videos to see how I did it, and well, here I am. But I have a selfie stick supporting the actual iPad. I'll show you guys later. Kaylee wanted us to do this week a video about a topic that needs to be stopped or needs to be aware, people need to be aware about, to raise awareness about it. She told me to do depression. And I have learned about depression in the past, and I've had a friend or two who has suffered from depression, but they're fine now. What I have learned is that depression is something that comes from the brain. It's a mental disorder, and it is usually caused by bullying and abuse by their parents, by schoolmates, which is bullying, name calling, or just they feel like everything is bad about their life. They live a terrible life pretty much. And eventually that leads to depression because their self-esteem is and it's just, they need friends that are gonna be there for them. You can't just say, you'll get over it, because they're not. They could commit suicide, they could cut themselves, hurt themselves in any shape, form, or way. So you need to say, I'll be there for you. I'm there if you need me. Because that will make them happy, it'll make their self-esteem boost, and it'll just make them happier, you know? Depression is also, you're sad, but it's not oh, you just punched me, I'm sad now. But it's more of no matter what you do, you cannot be happy, is what I'm trying to say. I believe there have been some instances where people have used medicine and made them depressed. I don't know, because I hear that on the TV, usually this medication might lead to depression. Yeah. It's really hard to know if someone is suffering from depression or they're just having a bad day. So you really have to know the person to know what's going on. Sorry if this video is really short. I only learned about depression about a year or two ago from health class. So my knowledge isn't that great. It's not a great source. So after I tell you guys what I know, I'm gonna search on the internet and I will read you guys what more information. Turns out that's all I knew. So I am currently waiting for my laptop to turn on so I can search up some more facts about depression, and I'll be right back once it's on. Okay, so I searched up the definition for depression, and I was close. It said mental disorder. It's actually a mental condition, which sounds a lot better than mental disorder. They say that it's a feeling of guilt, which also is accompanied by lack of energy, and disturbance of appetite and sleep. I also want to add, you always feel glum, down. You never feel happy. And aside from the definition, I also found this website that says 10 little known facts about depression. So let's get started. Number 1, your mind plays tricks on you. You have thoughts of suicide. If you do have thoughts of suicide, please call someone immediately. Number 2, depression makes you selfish. I did not know that. It's hard to think about other people when you're wrapped in a blanket of sadness. All you think about is your own pain, so you don't really think about other people. Number 3, depression is experienced mostly as anxiety. It's 65% of the time. So make sure you get an accurate diagnosis of that. Number 4, you get ticked off easily. So if someone in your family or your relatives can really aggravate you, call a doctor to make sure you're not depressed. Okay. Number 5, chronic pain can be another system of... No, I just said another system. Chronic pain can be another symptom of depression. So when you're depressed and in pain, it's hard to tell which one came first. Number 6, alcohol and marijuana is a depressant, which is not good for you. Self-medication is not good, so you have to go to a doctor's and get antidepressants, which have their own side effects. Number 7, this is kind of adding on to what I said earlier, people don't choose to be depressed. No one chooses anything, but denying that you have a problem will only make it worse. Number 8, the origin of depression can be situational or biochemical. Number 9, depression may cause you to lose some friends because since you're so sad, people feel like you don't love them, and like they feel unloved. And last but not least, number 10, exercise is the easiest and least expensive way to cure depression. And yes, it's true. Even walking 30 minutes a day will help you. Well, that's all for today, guys. Make sure to stay tuned for Kaylee's video, which will hopefully be coming soon. And that depression is not something you should be joking about. And if you know someone that you think may have depression, just be there for them. Don't neglect them. Don't have them deal with it on their own. Be there for them. And that's all I have to say. I'm Brendon from TeamCinco saying bye. This is what the setup looked like. See what I mean? That's my iPad, and then the selfie stick was supporting behind it. It worked.